The Union Experience Taste Radio on Lit Live.
What up, y'all? It's the Union Experience Taste on Lit Live. I'm your guy, Rel Holla.
You already know the listener's choice. DJ Damage in the building. What's going on?
And we got the lovely Shyanne in the building.
Hey, what's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Good?
What's going on, Miss Lady?
Everything's going good. I just been really busy, you know what I'm saying? You know, putting in a lot of work, but, you know, I'm finally now seeing the fruits of my labor, so I'm just enjoying the ride right now.
You're here now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you made it to the Union Experience.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm really honored to be here, so thank y'all for having me.
No doubt. No doubt. So listen, you sing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're doing the R&B thing, right?
Yeah.
How did this all come about? How did you decide, you know, I got vocals.
Yeah.
You know? Who told you, who was the auntie or somebody told you could sing?
It was mostly just inspiration. You know, I just started singing since I was 5. And at first it was just really a hobby. And then it wasn't even just the singing though. You know, I also played the violin. I played a little bit of piano.
Excuse me.
Right.
So I was very musically inclined. And then, of course, I had my inspirations, which was Chris Brown, Rihanna, Aaliyah at the time too. You know, rest in peace. So
Yes.
I really did enjoy listening to their music. And it made me feel like, you know, maybe I could do this too. You know, I like their sound, and I kind of want to infuse those together into creating my own sound and being just a part of the community.
Too, because I kind of see, you
The
remember
Leah vibes,
in the jacket, remember the Leah?
Oh,
Remember that video? You remember that?
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot about that
Leah
too.
vibes with the jacket, I get it. You already know.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how did you, like, what was your strategy to get in the studio? Like how did you start getting in the studio to record?
It's funny because the very first time I ever been to a studio, it was just by me just hitting like mad random people up, and then, you know, there was one person that would say, yeah, you know, let's come in, pop into the studio. But even though it was my first experience being in that studio, the engineer was trash. But no shade, you feel me? But it was a learning experience, and that's how I've been getting into studios, honestly. But you know, some of them, I was like, you know what, like I want something that was professional. So I ventured out and trying different engineers. And so, you know, now, like I started to learn how to engineer on myself now. You know, I'm still learning and getting into it. You know, I'm putting my foot in the water. But, you know, for the most part, like it was just me just hitting people up and like collaborating, working, you know, doing features and stuff like that.
Do you feel like you was forced to take on the role of somebody else's job? Because I have a pet peeve of, I don't want to do your job, but I just want to know it enough so I know what to expect from you. You know, you can't, if you're setting up a shot, I know ISO, aperture, I know certain things. I'm not trying to do your job, but I understand it. Do you think that's very important? Like, you know, that maybe, like you said, the engineer was trash, so you like, fuck it, I'm going to just start engineering my own vocals.
Because it's like, yeah, I mean, it is very important because, you know, when it comes to just being in the music industry, you got to learn how to be very, you know, efficient and resourceful. So sometimes, like, not your time is going to be everyone else's time. And if you have your own personal deadline, you want things to get done, you have your own sound, you know, it's just, it's nice to have that, you know, in your pocket. Like, yeah, I know how to do my own thing too.
Absolutely.
You know, you don't got to rely on nobody. That's a big thing about me.
100, yeah.
So this is why you're trying to be your own one-woman show.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just trying to make things easier for me. So if I want it done, I just, you know, I like to take it upon myself sometimes. You know?
So you're gonna go push the buttons and then run in the booth. That's what you're gonna do.
Maybe. You feel me? Nobody will be able to. You know, I'll do it myself. If I, you know, like I said, I'm still learning how to engineer. So, like, let's say I just record, do a little bit of tweaking. You know, you can finish the rest. Job easier, right? You feel me? So. Let
me ask you, what neighborhood did you grow up in? Like, where you from?
So I'm from a small town, Long Island, but it's very close to Far Rockaway, Queens. It's part of the Five Towns.
Okay, cool. Five Towns, I know Five Town, Queens. Yeah. By JFK and all that out there.
Exactly, and I love that area. I mean, I like the area that I was brought up from because you know I'm like not too far away from the city, taking like the closest subway train is the A train. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I'm very culturally inclined to the city, but I like that I'm also, close to the suburbs. You know what I'm saying?
You
so
can
I have
escape. You could go have fun in the city and escape and go home
have
and
that
relax.
Space. Yeah.
Right, that's important.
Far Rockaway is far.
I got family.
The key word to Far Rockaway is far.
It's like its own borough, low key.
Right.
But
Like if I meet somebody from Far Rockaway, I'm like, it was nice meeting you. That's too. I'm not driving out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so Harlem. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I got family out
I
there.
gotta cross 8 bridges to get to Far Rockaway.
Yeah, you really do. You gotta pay a toll to go over there. Like seriously.
So
it's a little weird out there though. People are
So
weird.
is that right? Because like you said, you kind of was in the suburbs. So did that influence you playing the instruments? Like, with you said violin and
a little bit of piano.
and the piano, right? So being in that environment, because I mean, ain't too much violin piano going on in the hood.
Yeah.
Well, I would assume.
just
I would
enjoyed
assume
it.
it's like you growing up and maybe the school setting.
Yes.
Being in music class and they like, yo,
That's what I'm saying.
Shyanne, pick your instrument. Violin, piano, flute. It could have been anything.
I don't know why I picked the violin. Maybe because it's a lead instrument. You know what I'm saying? So any other instrument that kind of resembles singing would be the violin. But that's what piano is what I did first, right? And I like how you could sing. You could just play chords and you could kind of just make that as a collaborative thing. But the violin is like that's the voice. So I have more of a profession in that, and I just love how you could freely express on the instrument and make vocal sounds on it as well. It's really nice. So.
Right. Do you still play?
Yeah, I still play. So the thing, because I didn't want to show too much of my side a little bit. I want the world to see it. Some of them do, you know what I mean. But I do want to strategically just show my music first and then give them a little bit of what I could do. Oh yeah, by the way, I could play the violin as well.
Because I feel like you it ain't too many people playing instruments. So I feel like violin, you play the violin, you post that a few times, certain songs.
Yeah.
The only problem I got with violin,
What you got around with
because to perform and you got this thing on your neck. And you know what I mean? It's too much. You got the microphone, she trying to sing and she here with it. Piano's more, you could give people that view.
So you can say the same thing about DJing.
You got Elton John, you got Alicia Keys,
but what I'm saying is with the DJing,
DJs, they put you in the corner.
Hold
they
on.
don't even care about the DJ.
What I'm saying is you said you holding this thing on your neck, right?
Pause, yes.
Pause, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but DJing, you can have lower back problems because you got to sit there and
listen.
Right or wrong,
we get creative nowadays. Sometimes, depending before the party start, I might have a mix going that I already pre-recorded. So
you can't tell me that you ain't been DJing one time and your back felt like.
Of course, I feel it the next day. Next day.
But
I'm just saying. I think not saying I know she could do both, but I think the more practical instrument.
That's
gonna be a piano.
If you're trained to do something, you're trained to do.
Right.
It.
I mean,
I'm not trying to box you in, but I'm just saying.
If you're trained to do something, you're trained to do.
Absolutely, 100%.
So she's trained.
Okay, I'm not taking that away from her. I'm not taking that. Excuse me, I'm not taking that away.
Listen, we want to get into your first song, so introduce your first song. Let the people about to hear, let them know.
Okay, so now this first song is called "Love Me." It's a pop song. Very energetic. You know what I'm saying? If you just want to uplift your spirit a little bit, that's it. Love me.
You already know it's the Urine Experience Taste on Lit Live. Rel Holla DJ Damage and Shyanne in the building. We'll be back.
Okay.
The way I'm feeling, don't move your hands off my body, baby. How it feel to have a lady in control. You beat around the bush, your time is up. So what you waiting for? Lift me up, fill me up, just make me feel right. It's 4:45, and we still got the whole night. Love me like you ain't loved before.
What up, y'all? We are back. It is the Union Experience Taste on Lit Live. Your guy, Rel Holla DJ Damage, and the lovely Shyanne is in the building.
Hey.
She's here. You already know.
Tell me about your experience in Connecticut. Was that your first,
yeah, so it wasn't it was my first performance, I would say, but like it was my first performance in having choreography.
Yeah, I see you had y'all 1-2 step ready.
Yeah.
Y'all was ready.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, so that day too, it's like, this girl from Harlem, and I hit her up just to see if we could kind of work on something. And within 3 days of me just learning the entire choreography, I don't even know how I could, because I don't consider myself as a dancer per se, but I have like this ability to kind of pick things up pretty quickly though. Mm-hmm. But still, like I was having that self-doubt, like, can I really learn this in 3 days? Mm-hmm. But we got it done. I mean, she was very efficient with everything, and she had her entire group learning the entire dance move. And I selected 2 girls with me. We went, what I'm saying, we killed it, got the job done. It was a nice experience. So yeah.
I mean, from that experience, did you make a decision of because, right, you have the Alicia Keys type, right, where there's no dancing going on, right? Mm-hmm. Like she gets up there, she sings, she may play the piano, and then you have the Sierra type, right, where she dances, choreography, all that. So what direction, like that performance, which direction did it steer you towards? Did it make you say, I want to do more choreography, or I want to do less choreography?
That was a good question. I mean, the choreography was very entertaining, mm-hmm. to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'm able to express more of my music that way when I'm just moving around and doing because even in between, because you know how like you have break points for an artist, like, hey, we're not going to dance throughout the entire song. You want to have little breaks where you could just interact with the artist. So in between that time, I was able to just kind of like express myself a little bit better. Mm-hmm. So, I would say I would do more dancing, in my songs, especially. But it also depends on the vibe as well, because not every song is like really like a dancey type of vibe. Right. Especially like this next song I'm about to drop soon. So just to give an example, yeah.
Oh, you can't tell us the song?
Oh, it's called Lost Me. I was gonna let you.
But what is like?
So it's like a slow jam. So now it's like the opposite. It's a slow jam R&B song.
Is it a baby maker?
Baby maker.
Because baby, you know what a baby maker is.
She like, nigga, I ain't thinking about that right now.
A little hard. I mean, the title's called Lost Me. You feel me? So, you guys can get the gist.
I don't know. That don't sound baby maker like. It sounds like you lost me.
I also noticed you had
you
had another song called Bend Over.
Yeah, Bend Over.
It's like a Caribbean vibe.
Yeah, so that was like my first song.
Bend Over.
You feel me? I kind of wanted to. I kind of want to express more of my Caribbean side. My family's Jamaican, so I kind of just like, what, as a little debut.
Can I get rah?
I kind of want to express a little bit on that side a little bit. So
nice.
That was a little tester. It was a little tester.
Yeah, I heard it. I was like, okay, all right, because my family from Trinidad, so see the red, black, and white, you representing,
Oh,
but, yeah,
what I
mean? So all right, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. You represented too.
Yeah, all day. All day. Let me ask you. I know your name is Shyanne, but you're not shy. I noticed that you went out in the public. You look like the mall, and you was asking people like first impression of your song.
Listen,
what
I am
made
shy.
you do that? You are shy.
I'm a very shy person.
Yeah.
I'm shy right now.
But you went up to everybody. Was like, yo, you was playing your song. You was recording them. Like, how did that idea come about?
I'm not even gonna hold you. I do have like the illest social anxiety. It was something where you just have to just put it to the side for a little bit. Cause at the moment, it's just you're working. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to show my music to the world and see people's reactions, and that was very important to me. So it's at a certain point in time, you just gotta like cut it out. Like just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what's going to hold you back, So,
right.
So you know what? Just do it.
I mean, being that you're Jamaican, why not lean towards more of the Caribbean vibe?
I mean, number one, I wasn't born there.
What I mean?
But at the same time, it's like, okay, my life is here. And I'm culturally more inclined to this, New York.
Understood.
So that was one of the reasons. And the second is because, I just didn't want to be boxing into one type of genre. Like as I say, doing that pop song that I just released, it was out of my comfort zone. Like I never thought in a millions I would do like a pop/EDM song. So I just wanted to show my versatility, the main thing, and just be more global with it.
But I just feel like, I mean, what I see that goes on in music, right? Period. Caribbean culture, Latin culture, Afrobeat, they support heavy.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, so with the climate that R&B is in right now, right? Or just that climate, you know, what would make you say, oh, I'm going to do this, and right? That's why I'm asking. Like, why, what would make you not just say, you know what, I'm got Jamaican background, I'm going to do Caribbean music. Because I know I'm going to get support.
But I believe it's, you know, the Jamaican might, if she around, you know, your mother, your father, whatever, your brothers or sisters, whatever, the Jamaican side might come out then, you know what I mean? And more of the atmosphere. But for her to go in the stew to put on, not to say to put on the accent, but to bring out the accent, you don't want to seem ingenuine.
Have an accent?
Have an accent? I don't have an accent. If
You never had one? Like, I mean,
certain
like,
words, it might come out at some times.
Some people say I do a little bit with certain words, facts.
Right.
But I don't hear it from myself. Like a lot of people, some people be telling me that I don't.
You don't
I don't
hear
hear it. Yeah, I don't hear it.
Gotcha.
But
so maybe that's why you didn't lean towards that, right? Like, if
yeah, and it's also about your audience. If your audience,
Right.
you know, like likes, you know, the R&B side a little bit more, or the pop. You know, you just gotta give whatever, you know, that's giving the most traction right now.
Right.
No, well, I feel like, yeah, if you had more of an accent, maybe, right? Like,
Probably.
you would probably lean more towards some Caribbean, right? But like you said, you was born here, so being born here, and it's like somebody being Puerto Rican, born here, don't speak Spanish, and then try to do.
I know people like that. Yeah,
And try
I
to
can
do-
speak patois though. Like,
you can.
yeah, but it's like I have to process the words first a little bit and then say it out. It's not like it's gonna come out
Right.
influence.
You
know what I'm saying?
wouldn't be able to just write it.
I gotta
Like,
switch the tongue off. Like it's a vowel change that I gotta do.
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Especially
So,
Jamaican is heavy. The accent
yes,
is
the
very
vowels
heavy.
is taller.
It's
wider.
I deal with what I say.
See, that's
My you what I say. No blouse and
they ain't
skirt.
jacking.
Now you said blood sun skirt is crazy. Nah.
So what's some of your favorite Jamaican food?
Jamaican foods, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I eat stuff that people don't really normally eat. I say in my tops is stew peas. I don't know if you heard of it. It's like a stew. It's a stew. It's basically like beans with rice and chicken and dumpling. You know what I mean?
Nice,
My
dumpling.
second, jerk chicken. Everybody knows about jerk chicken. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
I love the what do you call that? The
sauce?
I
cold,
thought you
Jerk
was gonna
sauce?
say. She said
the charred, huh?
I thought you was gonna say something like you said. Oh, people normally don't eat. You didn't say nothing that nobody don't eat.
Well, all right. So chicken feet is in.
Now you talking. Now,
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
in the
you-
stew peas. You feel me?
that's a Trinidad. Yeah,
You
we
chicken?
eat that. Yeah,
you eat it.
yeah.
This is wild.
Chicken feet. You got chicken. You got pigtail in there.
Pigtail, right?
But it's your choice of meat you want to put in there. You know,
Right.
mix it up.
yeah.
Lord,
Dumpling.
Yeah.
I'm not eating none of
That's
that.
making me hungry
It's
right
fire.
now.
I stick to the oxtail. That's it.
Yeah, I'm
That's
love me
as
some
far as I
oxtail
go.
soup. I'm not gonna lie.
That's as
So let
far
me
as I
ask you,
go.
do you have like management or anybody supporting you and guiding you, you know, helping you be strategic when you're doing your music?
On the way, but as of right now, I'm managing myself. You feel me? I'm doing everything. You know, I got some support. You know what I'm saying? But as of right now, it's really myself.
She
like-
one woman show. You
Nah,
heard
'cause
her
I noticed-
trying to- she over here engineering.
Her timeline, you know, I did a little homework. Her timeline started 2 years, right? 2 years ago, I'm assuming.
2 years
That's
ago
it
for
seemed
what?
Like, as far as you posting music. About 2 years?
Yeah, I would say like when I was 19, I would say 3 years.
About 2-3
Yeah.
years. And then from that, it was like, then you resurfaced 9 months after that, and then you came back out quick, like a
Doing your
month.
homework. Yeah.
I do homework. That's what I do.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. But you know, after that, from 9 months, and then you went 8 months, so you had like a month off. So you was like, nah, I got to get right back out. So I was just wondering, you know, was that due to management or like you said yourself, and you was like, you know what, I just want to keep that momentum going.
Okay, so it's mostly just like you working with people things flop, things change or whatever, so that momentum kind of slows down a little bit, trying to get back on my feet. That's why, one of the reasons why I'm engineering for myself as of right now. But it's just, I don't know. I mean, you know, everybody has their own life situations that goes down. You know what I mean? I was at a slow. You good? Right. So, you know, it was just, I was at a slow point back in the year 2022, right, as of right now. But now things are starting to kind of roll. You're going to see a lot more of me soon. A lot more, yeah. So yeah, it's just now that I'm having more of a control of like my music and the release and the production of making the music. So that's just really what's all, you know, what's about, you know what I mean? So,
nice.
Okay. No doubt. Well, listen, before we go any further, I want you to get into the next song that you're about to let the people hear.
All right. So, you know, this one's a little slow jam, but, you know, it's a nice little, it's, you know, it gets you into the vibe though, but it's called Lost Me. It's a slow jam R&B vibe, you know what I'm saying? So it's out now, tune in all streaming platforms.
You already know. We'll be back. You and Experience Taste on Lit Live. Y'all don't go nowhere. Yell at me.
What's going on? I just can't keep going on. Don't wanna keep on making love, cause what's the love we making? Wasting my time with you, all the things I did for you. Or express how I feel, my emotions are wasted. Cause I can't go all in when you're not in halfway. You said you love me, but you don't mean it that way. You love attention, you must like the chase. You should've known better not to lose me this way. I'm making you eat it, and I'm not your girl. How the hell you want it exclusive? I ain't your girl. You don't see value in me, you be complacent. I can keep you around me when you're here settling. You know I'm not a them girls. You know you ain't seen this before. Whatever you need, you know I got it. I never care what you got or what you liking. So you fucked up. Heard your new bitch mention my name. Speak of the devil, but you know I'm a blessing. I was your blessing. All this heartbreak, what am I losing? Being with you, being with you. What's going on? I just can't keep going on. Don't wanna keep on making love, cause what's the love we making? Wasting my time with you, all the things I do for you. Or express how I feel, my emotions are wasted. Cause I can't go all in when you're not in halfway. You said you love me, but you...
What up, y'all? We are back. It is the Union Experience Taste on Lit Live. DJ Damage, Rel Holla, and the lovely Shyanne.
Hey, what's up?
Is here. I'm about to do a duet with Shyanne. Yeah, I'm about to sing. Come on. We could do like Wanya and Brandy. Remember that song?
Oh, yeah.
You know that song. You do your homework.
All right. You know, so you
do
call
your
me,
homework.
You call me.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do the duet. I'm about to get it cracking.
If you could, you know, collaborate with anybody right now, who would you like to collaborate with?
Offered Chris Brown. Second, Rihanna. I wish she was alive, Aaliyah, but I'm gonna say.
So you hold on. So hold on. So she wanted to do collaborations with the people that fought in the car. That's what she wanted to do.
Oh man!
Like she just said Chris Brown, Rihanna. That's like. I
knew someone was going to say that.
You see where his brain went. You wasn't even thinking like that, right?
You might be stirring up the pot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, exactly.
Well, you might want to do it with Rihanna first and then Chris Brown. Because if you do it with Brown, Ree might be like, I don't know.
Ree occupied right now. Chris Brown's outside. You want to go with Chris. He's outside.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He got his whole touring.
Do you understand? Once she worked with Chris, Ree might be like, I'm good.
Nah.
They friends, they cool, bro. It's just that stigma behind it right now, man. I got a lot of respect for him, though. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to come up, you know, and
I just want you to get both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know a little. Yeah, cause I know there was like a little flashback when Chloe made a song with what's his name, Chris Brown. So, but honestly, he's very versatile. That's what I like. He's very talented. One of the things that I respect the most. Rihanna has like a nice gritty sound sometimes, and I like. You know, since I'm more of a softer tone, I feel like that blend will kind of like collab really nice.
She's,
And she's also
Versatile,
Caribbean too.
She's
you know
versatile
what I'm saying?
too. Like
Yeah, she is. She
yeah,
is.
she's
Yeah, she
very
is.
versatile too.
And
Who's the third person you got?
I really, it's kind of tricky. I was gonna say Leah, but she's not alive right now. So rest in peace. I guess she's still too fresh for me, but I would say Tyler because we do have a similar sound. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can see that. That'd be nice.
And her influences are also similar. So I know that if you was to make a song together, like the ideas would kind of match up
Right.
a bit better. But she's still a little too fresh. So I'm still thinking on that third to solidify. But as of right now, that would be my top 3.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
What you got going on for the summertime coming up? You know, as far as like doing any shows, performances, anything like that? 'Cause it's
Honestly,
hot outside now.
it's just working right now. You know, I am looking forward to do more performances, especially. I don't got a date locked in right now, but I know that especially after today, everything is gonna be just working right now, putting out a lot of music, a lot of like visuals, music videos, like bigger ones, bigger productions. So I'm just like focusing on that right now. And of course, like, you know, whenever there's a time to perform, I'm gonna perform, pop out.
I just heard the accent.
You heard it?
I just heard it.
What did I say?
Yeah, I just heard it.
What word?
I forgot what word it was, but I heard it.
How you forgot? You sitting right here.
It was that fast, but I heard it.
Yeah.
I caught it.
Yeah, you know.
Man.
So just a little, you know, whatever time that I have to perform, you know,
Okay.
I'll use that. But it's just a lot of music I'm about to put out, so that's
Tell me about this
priority.
record called Infatuation. It's like a singing drill.
Infatuation.
I was just a little different,
yeah.
right? Tell me about that record. How did that record come about?
Oh gosh, that's that record. It's a little messy.
Is it bringing back memories? Hold on. You see, did I ask the right question? 'Cause
Infatuation.
she's getting a little. It's
The song is
infatuation
called
right now.
Infatuation.
What did I just ask?
Let's be clear.
Because it's a
You're
real
getting the
story
tea right now.
Oh.
It's based off a real story.
Mm.
Okay,
Yeah.
well now we
What
get
his
somewhere.
name? What him name?
Nah,
What
I ain't
him
gonna put
did?
names. I ain't gonna put names.
What him
No,
did?
we're not giving him no light.
What him did?
We're not giving him
And
no
we ain't gonna
light
talk about
today.
his name, but what him did? It's in the song what he did.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
gotcha.
You know, it was just
Yeah, I gotta
too
listen to
much. You know, like some people don't know when to say. People don't know the hint. You know what I'm saying? And even when you say no, you know, you just don't stop. Yeah.
They don't
So he was
understand that.
infatuated.
Yes.
Yes.
Not me.
No. It was the other way around.
Gotcha.
I'm sure it was.
They just don't know. They just
Right.
don't know when to stop. That's all I gotta say. And sometimes, you know, it just gets too overwhelming, and you know, you tend to lose focus after a while.
She said he was borderline stalker.
Right. That's just brings up
Borderline.
another point. How do you deal with somebody being that you do music? If you meet a guy, how do you handle or how does that guy handle you doing music and being around gentlemen like ourselves?
Yeah.
Like, was he the jealous
'Cause I'm-
type
'cause
or
I'm kind of hot.
do he
Listen, mind
understand?
you, we was not even a relationship. Like, you know,
that's deep.
and it's just like, even when you know, you think that things are professional, because, you know, we used to like be in the studio and all making music and all of that, and he was a jealous type. But handling that, honestly, one thing about me is like, I don't like drama. I don't like when people like to become so controlling over you, you know, and I shut it down, like, yeah.
Instantly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't have
I
time for
think
that.
it is tough for women, honestly. I do hear a lot that it's harder for women to go to the studio because
Yeah.
guys want to flirt or they think you're attractive. And
That's
it's
kind of
like,
the
yo,
reason
bro,
why there was a break.
I'm not here
Yeah.
for that, G. I'm here to do my music. So now you just made it awkward for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, I can't work because this dude is trying to, you know, get with me. And, you know, it ain't about that. You know, you got to know when to draw the line, so to speak.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you get like better content for your music based off your own experiences?
I mean, of course, you know, because obviously you already knew from the top that it was like a personal story, right? So it's just people could kind of hear, you know, your experiences. You know, like I'm more of like the type of person that likes to, you know, give story based stuff like on the music on my song. So I feel like it will be able for the audience to kind of connect with me more.
Right.
Based on the experience that you experience, because they probably had the same issue too. You know, it could be on the work, you know, on the job, whatever they're trying to do, or even when, let's say, they want to get promoted, but then their boss is like, "Well, if you want to get promoted, then you know what I'm saying, you gotta, you know, they try to flirt with you, right?
Yeah,
It's
for
always
sure.
something like a transaction. So
One hand wash the other, both wash the face.
I just feel like it was just it could be something that people can relate to.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, sure. Look, that's what they say about Confessions, Usher's album.
Usher?
Because they said he based it on, like it seemed like it was based
He
off
was
the
going
breakup.
through it. Yeah.
Yeah. But come to find out, it was really JD's story.
Yeah.
It wasn't really Usher's story.
Very clever.
But yeah, that's how. Yeah.
How it came about.
Yeah.
Yep.
You already know.
Facts.
Well, listen, we want everybody to know where do they go to find your music, follow you, all that good stuff.
So you could go find it at Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, all major streaming
All
platforms.
of them.
And my Instagram is Shyanne Official, SHYANNE Official.
Official, not the fake one.
Exactly, the real one.
Official
The
one.
official one.
Official tissue.
And same thing with YouTube, Shyanne Official. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much where you can find me at.
Can I get a favor? If I put you on the spot, can I get 4 bars from Love Me? Can you just
4 bars from me.
Yeah, can you just bust out a little harmony right now?
The way I'm feeling, don't move your hands off my body, baby. How it feel to have a lady in control.
All right.
You
We ain't
already
gonna
know
give them
Shyanne
no more.
in the building.
If you want more, you know what to do, Rel.
You
know where to
already
find
know,
me.
You know where to find us. The Union Experience, Taste Lit Live, Rel Holla Dj Damage, and the lovely Shyanne. We are out of here, but don't go nowhere. Second hour. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Taste on Lit Live.